Hey, welcome to Graphic Policy Television, GPTV. I'm Brett. Today's new comic book day in my hands is one of those new releases, The Death of Captain Marvel, a new printing of that classic story. Retails for $19.99, includes Marvel Superheroes 1967, 12 and 13, Captain Marvel from 1968, number 1 and number 34, Marvel Spotlight, number 1 and 2, Marvel Graphic Novel, number 1, The Death of Captain Marvel by Stan Lee, Roy Thomas, Jim Starlin, Steve Englehart, and Doug Moench, illustrated by Gene Colan, Starlin, Pat Broderick. So The Death of Captain Marvel is really important in that it is one of the first graphic novels ever to be released. It is a groundbreaking graphic novel for the time. Huge. It was huge. It's a big deal when The Death of Captain Marvel came out, and it is straight up The Death of Captain Marvel. Marvel was not doing tons of graphic novels, and they did it. They did one of his death, and all these years, it still stands up and stands out as one of the best to be released. It is touching. It is heartbreaking. It's fantastic. Just top-notch stuff. It pitched exactly what you were getting in there. Like, it's just an iconic cover and absolutely fantastic. It's Jim Starlin really kind of just rocked it on it, and I think it's some of Starlin's best stuff. The story is, it's been out for decades at this point. The story is Captain Marvel got cancer and just kind of has to reflect on his life and accept his death. Thanos plays a role, obviously, with death. Thanos should play a role. He had been stuck in rock at this point in time. I don't remember what the lead up and all that is. Through some battles, stuff like that, Captain Marvel finds he has cancer. All the heroes find out, and this was the type of thing, like, heroes didn't necessarily all hang out together, so Captain Marvel was still kind of an enigma to some of the heroes, which was really interesting. And the story touches on a lot of interesting things of, like, you have superheroes who could go to different galaxies, find different alien races, but they can't cure cancer. It's that brings up that topic, and it's a kind of important thing to remind people every so often of these fantastical stories. The world still has horrible things that happen, and there's just some things heroes can't do, and their explanation is pretty good. There's a whole bunch of lead-up stories to it. A lot of explains who Captain Marvel is, why he's important. The kind of the hint of where he got the cancer from story. And it's just a top-notch story. Like, it holds up all these years. It's perfect tone. The pacing's fantastic. It's a depressing comic, but it's also, like, really touching and loving, and it's it's some of the best stuff that's out there. We'll go through the art. There's, of course, a whole bunch of stories leading up to it from a lot of different creators. Reading the older material is cool. I like it. It's great to see some of the older stuff. You get some cool art out there. Some entertaining stories. Captain Marvel was always a fun one. One that I kind of enjoyed reading here and there. And then the Starlin Captain Marvel stuff is it's unreal. Show off some of that. Yeah. It's just, it was a groundbreaking work then. It's a groundbreaking work now. Obviously, with the Captain Marvel film coming out, Marvel's going to be releasing a lot of Captain Marvel material. The Kree Skrull War is also out this week. We'll have a review with that later this week. I just want to reread it. It's been a long time since I've read it. That also is a big one with Captain Marvel. So, really important stuff. We're kind of basically working our way towards the Captain Marvel film, so now's the time to go pick up and read the classics. I have a feeling this one we might see some stuff when it comes to that. It'll be really interesting. But yeah, it's top notch. Like, this is some of the best written material out there. Just absolutely fantastic. There's not really any extras, nor does there need to be. You can go get this in comic shops now. As far as I know, there's no difference in printings. Maybe a different cover. I think that's about it from the other printing I've got of it. So yeah, I can go get in comic shops now. I'll be in bookstores in 2 weeks, at least this version. You could obviously go get older versions in bookstores. So I'll be in bookstores January 15th. But go support your comic shop. There's a link beneath this video. Put in your zip code, tell if your shop's near you. No shop, no problem. We have affiliate links. There are affiliate links, so we get a small percentage of that. Doing that, you help support our site. And speaking of support, I want to thank Marvel for hooking us up with this review copy. We always appreciate it and like to be transparent about that sort of stuff. We want to thank you for watching. If you're into Marvel comics in general, check us out every single day at graphicpolicy.com. We're on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Tumblr, all at Graphic Policy. Till next time, keep reading those comics and keep it geeky. Hey, thanks for watching the previous video from Graphic Policy Television. Just by watching, you help support our site. Thank you so much. Now, if you're watching these videos, you probably care about geeky things like movies, television, comic books, toys, games, video games, you name it. You can go and subscribe right now to our YouTube channel to stay in touch and catch all the new videos, or check out our website at graphicpolicy.com. There's a nice link on this end of the video. But as always, thank you for watching. Keep on rocking and keep it geeky.